Guys, when you know your worth and you know you're worthy, anyone can say anything and it won't bother you, right? Because you know your worth, you know you're amazing, right? Remember, guys, a lot of people, look, if you're like me, a lot of people would love to be you, right? And a lot of people would love to date you. I'm like the best looking in the world. I could literally be the sexiest man alive as a guy. No, 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 no. And I could be the sexiest girl alive too, right? So people will say what they have to say, right? And that's okay. That's totally fine, right? That's fine because we have to be understanding, right? Now, this is for me, right? If you don't feel that you have to be understanding or you're tired of criticism or whatever, you do you, right? You don't have to do anything, right? I'm a very nice person. I'm very understanding. So, I mean, there are people that are like, well, those people are haters. That's why they say that, right? Or those people don't know any better or whatever, right? But I'd rather take this, a lot of celebrities will take this stance where they just say they're haters and completely dismiss them or whatever, which is totally fine. I mean, if they're being rude, then they're being rude. But in general, I like to sort of like be like, well, some of these people don't have much of anything, or they're not doing well. And I'm totally broke. I know what they're going through, but some people really have a hard time, right? So in general, though, I think I have way less hate than I used to. People really don't hate me that much anymore. I mean, I think when I first started, I had a lot of videos where I talked about, beauty, and people were upset with that, right? But in general, I don't talk about beauty to make people upset, right? I literally want every single person to see my beauty and be like, that's me, right? I don't even care if you don't look like me at all, but you can say you're like me, or you look like me, or you can say you're the best looking person in the world, right? To me, that's more important than me being the most beautiful, right? Like, I mean, I do believe, like, when I say that, I want you to be able to say that about you, right? Because some people are like, well, how can I say that about me? I'm not as beautiful as you are, and some people are as beautiful as me, but in general, I think people can say they're beautiful, even if they don't feel beautiful or if they don't think they're conventionally the most attractive person, like the beauty standard. So, I mean, I'm pretty much the beauty standard, but in general, some people might not really feel like they're the beauty standard, which is totally, I mean, it's common not to be the beauty standard, but I want them to feel like the most beautiful one in the room. Like when I say I'm the most beautiful, I don't want you to be upset or think, oh, I'm not beautiful. I want you to think you're the most beautiful too, right? That's the whole point of me saying I'm the most beautiful. And I think a lot of people do that. We live vicariously through a lot of celebrities who, when I see Mariah Carey, I feel thin and beautiful. Even though I am thin and beautiful, I look great. I've been looking at Mariah Carey when she's totally perfect and gorgeous. It makes me feel perfect and gorgeous, right? That's why Mariah Carey is so popular because even if you're not like thin and gorgeous, you look at her and you just feel thin and gorgeous, right? And she's so positive and she's just so friendly that it's almost understandable that she's gonna be like making you feel good by the end of the videos, right? Like the videos that we don't watch are ones where people make negative comments or say rude things, and people won't watch those videos, right? Because they're just like, why are you saying rude things? Just be positive and work on yourself and do what you need to do for yourself, right? Anyway, totally enjoy the show, guys. No, 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 no. You're worth it. No, 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 no. Ano ba?